hut. Hut, hut. Let's go now. Ready. Okay, ready? Ready, ready. Got it? Hut. Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut. Down. Set. On the ready. Set. Here we go. Set. Ready. Go. Let's go. Ready. Ready. Set. Hut. Come on. Set. Hut. Go. Set. Set. Go. Here we go. Hut. Hut. Set. Ready. 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 Set. Hut. Hut. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Down. Set. Here we go. Set. Ready. Go. Let's go. Ready. Ready. Set. Hut. Come on. Set. Hut. Set. Set. Go. Ready up. Hut, hut. Here we go. Ready.
Oh my God.
Set. Ready. 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 Okay. Break. Hut. Ready. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. Set. Set, hut. Set. Let's go now. Ready, go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Down. Set. Hut. Here we go. Set. Hut. Go. Let's go. Set. Go. Ready. Hut. Hut. Come on. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Hut. Set. Ready. Hut. Hut. Ready. Ready. Set. Set. Hut. Set.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and we're going to see Travis Etienne. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the 49ers and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. I mean, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoopful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
On second down, Etienne once more. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Rodgers. That is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49ers first down.
Here's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Etienne. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
41. A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Rodgers going to throw. His throw incomplete. We can look at this Bronco defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Bishop. Over the middle, complete. That's Day. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49ers 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bishop. He finds his man. Complete. That's Holt. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a dump off here complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a yard.
At the Niners 13-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he returns this to the 22. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Etienne once more. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot. And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one. First catch so far by Chase. It's a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Holt. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards. And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage. There he goes left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to throw. Bishop. Throw left side complete. That's Hope. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
At the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bishop. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Operating from the gun, Bishop. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On play action, Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Rodgers now to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On the counter, Etienne, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and it looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. They run the counter. It's Holt, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go. Back to throw. Bishop. And this one's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Looking to throw. Bishop. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walton. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Bishop. He finds his man. Complete. That's Day. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Holt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Operating from the gun. Bishop. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to move back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essential.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Broncos about set to go on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's get quick.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this well upfield across the 35. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Holt. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Broncos hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bishop throwing the out route and complete. It's Day. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Bishop. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This 2nd quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Holt, and just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up first and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now it's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Handoff running left is Etienne. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. To throw is Rodgers. He finds his man complete. It's Ballard. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Throwing now is Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here's second and 7.
28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw. Rodgers. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Denver getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. Throwing on first down. Bishop. He finds his man complete. It's Walton. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Holt. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 1.
On third down, Holt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Off play action. Bishop. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wolves in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. Now Rodgers. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And the 49er first down.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throw left side complete. That's Schmidt. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The 3-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another tote for Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Rodgers going to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
There he goes left. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
For our Denver Broncos. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt.
Holding. Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And his throw is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, Bishop. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Holt, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Complete to Jamar Chase. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Bishop. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. Staying on his feet. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. He finds his man. Complete. That's Day. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bishop. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Bishop. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Operating from the gun. Bishop. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Bishop. He finds his man. Complete. It's Day. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
To throw on 3rd down. Bishop. That is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw again.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. On 3rd down, Bishop. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quinnen Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Looking to throw. Bishop. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They have... So the victory here for San Francisco, and it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby. All right, they've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude, the lungs expand, you go down to the regular, oh my goodness, they can go all day. And in fact, a lot of visiting teams, when you visit Denver, you know what's printed in your locker room? Welcome to the Mile High City. The air is rare. They get in your head that way.
So for San Francisco, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Denver, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And we'll get a look here at Trey Lance. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the...
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Pickett's throw caught by Higgins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Right off the bat, here's Pickett to throw it. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Hook up of 15 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickett sets up play action. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Back to throw, Pickett.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by a 3rd-year pro and 3rd overall pick from North Dakota State. He battled injuries early in his career, trying to stay healthy now, and that's Trey Lance.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up, and we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
So no gain on the play, and now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Lance going to throw.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
And Lance now to throw. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Back to throw.
Going to the right here and finding Burks.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
Lance looking to throw it.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Lance.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Wormley able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Prater's kick is good, and the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Pickett to throw on first down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Pickett. Checking this down to Stevenson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Again, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The LA defense got the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And this one too low. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Working from the gun, Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion right here, Boyd. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Lance to throw on second down here. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now 3rd down and 7. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Lance. He completes it to Boyd. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
The Rams at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
From the gun, it's Lance.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Was Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lance.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
Pickett lost it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
On 2nd down, here's Lance.
Throw taken in by Taylor left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Throwing now is Lance.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Try to punch it in with Taylor.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Now Lance. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Lance's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Lance now on first down.
This is caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Lance to throw it.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. That's complete. Left side to Bateman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player. Oh, boy, that's Trey Lance, who appears to be worse for the wear. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ritter back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Rams. Rashad Bateman.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They find some open field here.
And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 32-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Samson Abuka just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And that's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there, pushes this to 4th down. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Ritter has it knocked down. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Ritter with it after the play fake. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Returnable here for Davis.
Oh, look at the juke. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead at Stevenson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here's Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Running left, Taylor.
And he stopped immediately there. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Ritter to throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Davis now to return it.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Pickett.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here's Ritter. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On play action, here's Ritter. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And returning it, here's Hamler.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ritter now.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. That's pulled in at the 32. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10.
And it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Pickett.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he fields it cleanly. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Ritter.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Back to throw, Ritter. To the sideline and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Off play action. Pickett. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Ritter from the gun. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Ritter. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Now Pickett.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
3rd and 5. Ritter back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He'll drop to throw.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
A big play there for LA. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Ritter. He completes it to Boyd. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Pickett.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be a PI.
Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
They'll throw again with Pickett.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Pickett. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Drew Sample, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Pickett will try to throw for this.
Eluding the pressure right. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another run on 2nd down. Try to cover up.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 1st and 10. Now Pickett.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Here's Pickett. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Looking to throw here. Pickett. And that's complete to Brown.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Down to a knee goes Ritter, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Rams, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down.